going on, friends? My name is M2Dreads, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Symphonia Remastered for the Nintendo Switch. We're all up last time. We got the Triot, and Colette now has a new ability, and that is that she has wings. She is slowly becoming an angel, but in the process of doing that, she has collapsed and something has happened to her. We don't know what's going on, and she doesn't know either. But we have decided to continue on this journey in hopes that everything will be okay. Will everything be okay? I am not sure. So real quick, I do want to show up a few things here, and that is that I have grinded a couple levels here. And that is because the next part of the game gets pretty hard. And I did mention a few times that this game gets really hard. So I am going to, every once in a while, grind levels. To ensure that I don't struggle too much on the boss fights. Although, it might be more entertaining for you guys to see that I'm struggling, but believe me, this game is very hard later on. So, anyway, let's go ahead and make our way out. Okay, so, on our way out of here, we are supposed to go to an area known as the Ossa Trail. So in order to go about with that, what we gotta do is we gotta go that way. But before we do that, I want to head over. I want to go to this direction. If you pay attention to where I'm at in the map on the corner there, that is exactly where I'm at. And over here, you'll find yourself a rock. Anytime you see one of these rocks, then you get what's known as long-range mode. And so in long-range mode, you're able to ride on Noish, and therefore the camera zooms out much farther. That way you can see more of the map and where you're going. And it makes dodging these enemies much easier. Now there is a way where you can mitigate the enemy encounters. And that is simply to use an item called the Holy Bottle. And what that does is that enemies will not home in on you while you are not even just exploring the map, but in the areas as well. When there's enemies around, they won't come after you when you have the Holy Bottle active. You can still run to enemies though, but you're less likely to run to encounters with the Holy Bottle. So if you're at a certain point when you're tired of running to enemies, then the Holy Bottle is the key. And I bought a few holy bottles to, in case, like, the fights get really annoying. So welcome to Ossa Trail.
Stop!
What?
Is she a friend of yours, Lloyd?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is the chosen of mana among you? Oh, that's me. Prepare to die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, what should I do? I did it again.
You don't need to worry about it. If she had not fallen in, you might have been killed.
But...
Leave her alone, she's an enemy, or I do feel a bit sorry for her. I mean, if the first introduction is, I'm gonna kill you, then I'm not on board with it.
Don't worry about it. Looks like she's an enemy.
I hope she's okay. Even assuming her weight to be 45 kilograms, and this hole to be 10 meters deep, and calculating the gravity constant at 9.8, the impact shouldn't have been fatal.
Gravity constant? I don't understand what you just said, but she's alive, right?
Probably.
Still, man, she's got some bad luck standing right on top of a trapdoor and all.
It's not a trap. It's a hidden maintenance passage for the mountain path.
We should get moving.
Hey, shouldn't we try to find out who that woman was?
She'll come after us again on her own. This area is too confined, and the footing is poor. It would be wise not to linger.
Okay. So let's go ahead and continue onwards, shall we? Head on to the next screen. And we got enemies to fight. Also, you might notice, real quick, that I have switched my party a little bit. I have switched Kratos with Genis, and that is so I can kind of change the team up a bit. You know, it's kind of boring if you have the same team the whole time. So let's just add a little bit of flavor to the fights every once in a while. Alright, so let's continue onwards. It's a pretty straightforward path for the most part. It's pretty much going to be a common thing with a lot of these areas. It's very straightforward. There's not really a whole lot you can do to like go out of your way and do exploration. So we just got a battle staff from that chest right there, which is a weapon for Rain, and therefore Rain would be a little bit stronger with physical attacks, although she's not much of a physical attacker in the first place. Something you can do if you don't feel like fighting enemies is, without the Holy Bottle, you can use the Sorcerer's Ring. You can use the Sorcerer's Ring, which will stun the enemies in place. That way they're not chasing after you. But it's not very reliable, in my opinion. Especially, sometimes you're going to be in areas where like the path is very narrow, very thin. You don't have a lot of room to go around enemies anyway. So I just don't think it's a reliable thing to do at all. So right here you get a couple items. And then you can save. And then we continue. Making our way down the path this time around. Well, it's a little unfortunate. I got myself destroyed in that particular fight. Hopefully I'll be okay though. Alright. So open this chest and here's an orange gel.
Wow, she caught up with us.
Oh, thank goodness. Don't move.
A wise decision.
I won't be caught off guard this time. Prepare to die. Time to die.
Alright, the battle against whoever this person is, who, I don't know what her intention is, but she is out to get us. So, gotta take on a fight against her. So she has a little partner with her. So we gotta defeat both of them. You know, an aim for the game calls her Clumsy Assassin. It's actually a pretty funny name for this boss fight. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we've got to deal with her partner next. Oh no! They took out Colette, so I'm gonna go ahead and revive Colette. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and block. That way we don't take as much, minimize the amount of damage here. Alright. Just gotta go ahead and just, Alright. Good. Whoa! Some fire attacks. Okay, come on! Alright, Angel Bears does a lot of damage. Yes! We did it!
Just you wait! I swear I will kill you all next time!
Wait! Why are people trying to kill us?
There are always those that reject salvation.
Maybe she's a Desian.
Who knows? At any rate, we are in constant danger. That's all we have to know.
Those clothes.
Professor, something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go look for a place where we can get a ship.
Alright, so you can make your way out this way, or we can go inside this cave. And really, there's not much you can see if you go inside this cave. It looks like the tunnel is still usable. I wonder if it was abandoned recently. It doesn't look like they exhausted the ore. There must have been some reason why they had to cease mining operations. The Desians! Most likely, yes. You think the Desians did this? I mean, I guess it's possible. Anything's possible when it comes to Desians. So let's see what we got going on in this cave. Okay, so I went ahead and fought all the enemies of this screen. That way I can explore this a little bit easier. And so if you head over to the top corner, you can get yourself Find Guard. And then if we head to the other side, then over here is another chest where you can get Black Silver. And I believe up here there is nothing. Yeah, there's nothing. So we go ahead and continue straight through the cave. And we can get 2 chests. We have a Beast Fang, and the other one is an X-Gem level 1. So what you can do is this X-Gem will allow you to choose one of 4 things that you want to upgrade. Now, think of X-Gems kind of like TMs, but basically X-Gems give you a bit of a stat boost. So if I choose to use my first X-Gem on Lloyd, then Lloyd has Strong, Tough, Taunt, and Sharp Eye. And one of these will pretty much give you a boost in your stats a little bit, or increase like your movement speed in battle, or like your accuracy. Now I'm not concerned with accuracy, so I am feeling tough. So now Lloyd has a defense upgrade, only by a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna give myself one try with this, and if I don't succeed, then that's okay. I may or may not try again later. This is probably a really bad idea. I fight strong ones, you face me. And so if we go ahead and hit fight, then prepare to die. Let's do this. This is probably the worst idea to do this. Alright, so we are on a battle against a Sword Dancer. This thing is really powerful. We're very underleveled. I died. I'm not even going to try to revive myself because it's not really that meaningful. But died too, so now it's just Rain and Genus. Rain is down, the healer. That is not good, so now we can touch Genus. Which I'm really concerned to see if Genus can make it through. Nope. Okay, yeah. So that's what dying is like. Normally it's a game over, but it's not that meaningful if you die in this fight. This is a completely optional fight, so they just let you continue the game. And unfortunately, because it does not heal you up even after dying, that means I gotta heal everybody. Okay, so we continue onwards now that I healed everybody, only by a little bit. I only used first aid on everybody one time, which is not very much health, but hopefully we can survive through what we have left of this area. Well, we're actually done. So let's go back to the field. Lloyd, what? Fighting in a party means that coordination with your partners is important as well. Yeah. Your choice of strategy and orders can greatly affect the tide of battle. Do not forget that you are not alone. Yeah, I know that already. So now we have a new move called the Unison Attack. Now, the way the Unison Attack works is it's not really the same as a Unison Attack in Tales of Symphonia 2. Like, a Unison Attack in Tales of Symphonia 2, you have this, like, special move, right? But in this game, a Unison Attack is not like that. A Unison Attack is basically, you and your party members use an art for free, basically, without the cost of TP. Pretty much you get 4 free hits, essentially. Assuming a full party. So Colette wants to meet this assassin again, even though I think she's kind of crazy, because she was trying to kill us, right? So, now that we made our way out of Ossa Trail, we pretty much have a large field, and you can explore around the large field, but really, where we're supposed to go is Izul. Alright, the small fishing port Izul. The first thing you want to do when you go to a new area is probably check out the inn. Because at this point you probably fought a bunch of enemies, so staying at the inn is probably a good idea. So, inns are usually pretty cheap, 120 gal, so yes. And we get ourselves a full heal. Man, it's hard to believe Colette has wings now. Yeah, I was surprised too. Say, Colette, what's going to happen at the next seal? What? Next maybe you get an angel halo, or your body starts glowing? I don't think it'll be horns or fangs or anything. I mean, you're an angel after all. Gina, stop. Okay, now, it's time for children to be getting to bed. Colette, it's weird, isn't it, having wings? No, it's not. Even if you become an angel, you're still you, okay? Thank you, Lloyd. Alright, so now that we heal, it's now time to make our way out of here. There aren't any passenger ships running, it's too dangerous. I got here only by getting a ride on a boat from a guy named Afred. Afred? No, he's not here anymore. He said he was going back to his hometown. Alright. So let's see what we got going on in here. How can I quell these feelings I have? Afred! If you're looking for Afred, we heard he went back to his hometown. What did you say? Is that true? Ah, yeah. Isn't it, Lloyd? Yeah, so it seems, anyway. This is my chance! It's a chance for what? Well, I guess we better chase after her. Alright, so you can continue doing more exploring, if you'd like. But really, you gotta go over here. Alright, and so, something other noteworthy things is here in Deep Blue, you can shop for items, as well as this stuff. And then, over here, Lloyd Irving wanted Chris a criminal if spotted contact near Human Ranch. Man, they even go that far just to hunt me down? Insane. What's the matter with you? You're going to refuse my request? He's returned to his hometown of Lewin. It's not like that. There are giant monsters at sea now. It's dangerous, and I care about you too much to let you come aboard. That's all. Fine, then you go deliver the letter for me. No, why should I have to act as a go-between for my rival in love? Oh, please, stop whining. Fine. You there, excuse me. Us? Do you see anyone else here? Where did I hear this from?
You talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you. There's nobody else here, so I must be talking to you.
I'd like you to deliver this letter for me to Afred Lewin. We can't deliver it if we can't cross the ocean. If you'll deliver it, I'll have Max take you on his boat. This guy's name is Max? Oh my gosh. You can't be serious. Alright. I mean, don't we gotta go across sea anyway? Then it's settled, alright? I'm not gonna do it. You're kidding me. Are you saying it's alright if my letter doesn't make it to Afred? Lila, no, I mean, it's not. I don't mean that. Then what do you mean? If you keep making a fuss about this, I'll just do this on my own. Okay, I'll go, dang it. You should have just said that from the start. My god, this is such a selfish request. Then it's in your hands now. Make sure it gets to him. Alright. She's really pushy. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Yeah, that doesn't sound very exciting. But let's go and talk to him. Alright, here we go. Don't blame me if we run into any monsters. Well, that's why we got us. You know, we can take care of the monsters, no problem, right? I was afraid this journey would force me on a boat sooner or later. Oh, you don't like boats? Are you seasick? We're at sea. Settle down, this thing's tiny. Do you want it to fall out? Gee, I'm so sorry my ship is too tiny for you. I'm gonna fall.